clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. Hell, make a chick. Well, that doesn't work. Wait, hold on. Shazam. Right. I pushed too many buttons. But anyway, welcome everybody to Ramblings of a Madman's Mind. This is not, I repeat, not the crack cocaine of social media. It's not your shittity talk. It's not your YouTube shorts. This is the suppository. That's right, the suppository of social media. You rattle it right up your arse. Take your time, rattling up your arse. Gentle like. And then it brings you down. it brings you down gently like. Gradually. I need to fucking go and check that quote out because I think I've bastardised it a fair bit. But still stands true. And if I can push that button there, which I did do. So welcome. I wanted to do something because fucking crazy shit's happening. It's well interesting, man. There's a question I want to put out there as well. I have no idea to. I need to look into it. If full scale war kicks off, what happens to the elections? Are they put on hold? Think of that dynamic. So is Count Biden, the man who doesn't walk, he floats. I see you got a dog in the fight to kick this shit off sooner rather than later. Anyway, that's just bullcrap speculation. But we'll check out what's been happening. Last night, Iran swung their dick, hit a reportedly a Mossad base right next to the American base and consulate in Iraq, Kurdistan. They say it's the autonomous region. It basically means it's the Western enclave where the wee Kurdish people bounce about going, and the big white cunt goes like, Abdul, do what I say. I might be simplifying things, but I think that is the dynamic. So, who has joined, will join. Thanks for joining. Pushed the wrong fucking button again. I forgot how to work remote controls. That's my problem. And I will be doing my impression of Taxi Driver later on, which crazily came true just with the universe talking to me. But it is weird as fuck. It's either like a real mega weird coincidence, which I would even be hard to push to convince myself of, or it's subliminal fucking shit from back in the day with Taxi Driver. And just the way the chips have fell. Right, there we go, right. I want to push that button. That's what I want to do. So, the poll. Iran struck yesterday, northern Iraq, Kurdistan, if you want to call it that. It seems to be a wee country that seems to be kind of maybe manifesting. Certainly got a lot of power, a lot of sway with the Western allies. And alright, Paul, my man, how you doing? So, what has Iran done? Right, hold on. In fact, let's just go to the meat of the pudding. what Iran has done is they have conducted their longest ever in the history of Iran, and the longest ever missile attack. They've done it by all reports. The Western media doesn't seem to be refuting this with the same accuracy that the Western missiles have. They done it in Western Syria at 1,200 kilometres away from its western borders. If you go onto your maps or your Google Maps or whatever, you'll see that puts the whole of Israel within range of these missiles that Iran just used for the first time ever. Because I don't know about yous, right? And I'll be honest, I've not been paying as much attention as I used to do. But now things are getting good, man. I've resubscribed to Netflix. I'm on it. But Iran seems to be demonstrating their ability, if they wanted to hit American targets in northern Iraq and Israel itself, anywhere. Israel isn't a big country. And that's what they seem to be demonstrating. And I was surprised and shocked. Like, I thought ISIS had went to Never Never Land. I thought ISIS. It's my terrorist Tourette's. Sorry, I really don't know what to call them. The fairy men. I thought they disappeared. You know, I thought the new Hitler before Putler, Assad. Remember when Assad was the new Hitler? When that shit used to work, how does it used to have to shout Hitler, 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 Holocaust, Hitler, 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 Holocaust, and point at somebody, and everybody, the Western public would be like, "Oh, kill him!" Doesn't seem to be working that well anymore, because the advent of the tinterwebs and new forms of manipulating motherfuckers. So correct me if I'm wrong, right? Well, in fact, there's no facts to be had here. It's just it's a theory. It's a conspiracy theory. But I think if you read between the lines, I think if am I wrong to coming to the conclusion after reading between the lines that this may be Iran just demonstrating to the West, predominantly Israel, like, we can hit you when we want, where we want, because they've done these precision ballistic missiles into Western Syria, which, as I said, puts those missiles perfectly capable of striking anywhere within inside Israel. And this is where my knowledge breaks down. I know that Iran has the biggest stockpile of missiles in the Middle East. I think that's including Israel, but I don't know the grade of them, if that makes any sense, like short, medium, long. The ones that hit Western Syria, I would imagine 1,200 kilometres. In fact, I'm no rocket scientist, believe it or not. I'm no rocket scientist. But what I'm saying is, the 1,200 metres, their longest ever attack, it's them swinging their dick, going, look, this is what we can do. Boom. But ISIL, who the fuck are they? They were like in season 1. We're now in season 9. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's forgot about those motherfuckers, man. They're don't call it and come back. Another terrorist motherfucker with attitude. No, we're gonna fucking behead you on fucking YouTube. See, that's the fucking that's the shit we're dealing with. But that's what's happened. 1,200 meters, boom, Western Syria. So, as I said, it's a suppository. So, remember, worry about post office shit. And here's a question. If you were dealing with this stuff, what questions would you be asking? Certainly ain't the ones that are bouncing about the news. Why so long? Oh, what was the other thing that's just actually getting dealt with? The fucking Rochdale motherfucking pish. And the fucking news is out there like that. Yes, the police back. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, bless. Bless the man down under. Good day, mate. The Rochdale piss and this stuff, and you hear it on the news, and they're like, yes, if it wasn't for these BBC documentaries or whatever documentary, and you're like, you try to tell me that fucking there is no justice without a fucking documentary nowadays? Is Netflix the sheriff in town? You must have heard it, man. And everybody's too busy like that. Hey, cheating on the cause because the fucking cause is good, innit? Nobody's asking the right questions. How the fuck? What date did I hear? Was it 1999 or 2009? Either is equally as bad, but I'm pretty sure it was 1999. They knew about this shit. They knew about this shit in 1999. 1999, baby! Was Prince no fucking... Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. That cunt was taking all the fucking post office fucking money, that fucking scamming fucking weirdo fucking thingy me blob. The symbol formerly known as a human being. Anyway, tonight we're gonna party like we've just robbed the post office. Because they had... in fact, no, they had. They were just executing people as if it had happened. Equally as fun. It's what you want to do in the millennium. You want to... please stand... correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure... the post office were... that thing was about in 1999. I'm very, very, very sure it. Right, so let's do a wee quick round. Post office. Guitar is always a good wee. Fucking same shit, different day, innit? She's talking about farming. Okay, I mean, take your side if you want, right? I'm just trying to point out all the fires that are going on around the world, man. Let's have a wee shifty at them. Talk TV, this is Rupert Murdoch. These are the people that are fucking going after tits about Gary Lineker. Right, I wonder why. Right, Talk TV, they came for Talk Sport. Talk Sport grabs your average lager drinking football fan and politically herds them. It's just my opinion. So they don't want Gary Lineker bouncing up, who has a heavy sway within what? Lager drinking football fans. So there's a power struggle going on there. Who's got the ear of your lager swigging football fans? And that's why these idiots are weirdly attacking Gary Lineker, because these are freedom of speech fucking warriors. Remember that, man? These people are all about freedom, freedom, dums, and that's what they're all about, the freedom. And then when Gary Lineker fucking does a tweet or shares a tweet or something, they've all got their panties in a bunch like fucking pure vultures trying to fucking make a corpse. It's very, 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 very strange. In fact, that's not strange, it's very, very predictable. It's the editorial stance of these motherfuckers. Just like Great Britain News. Isn't he a news channel? You fucking idiots. Sorry, I mean, you lovely people who obviously are free thinkers and shit. You know, it's not as if it's got Michael Portillo. Oh, fuck! Big, poofy, fucking conservative motherfucker. Right? Pink jacket. Do you know what? I love his train stories, to be honest. But here, that ain't independent news. Do you know that guy used to be involved in politics? Do you think that might make him a wee bit? Yeah, look at fucking brains here as well, man. Honestly, man. Look at this cunt. He's a cartoon character. I wish I could find the cartoon character because he's a wee slimy motherfucker that he looks like, man. Like, please tell me where these cunts were in the playground when you grew up. Fucking nowhere. Right? Talking for the people, telling, like, honestly, they'll go on about truth and honesty and telling you as it is. What the fuck? How do I fucking unmute this pish? Jake. Yes, the Demon Headmaster. In fact, I'm going to prove to you this is the Demon Headmaster. Right, this is a man for the people, y'all. Right? Remember, this is the guy that's for UKIP on Nigel Vag TV. That whole fucking drag every cunt over to the right. Jim Dawson, Jacob Rees-Mogg. Look at the state of this cunt. I've got better hair than him, and that's saying something. Schools, you're a Demon Headmaster, you fuck. Fuck. My lord, man, please, honestly, wait till you see this. Right, try and tell me that isn't Jacob Rees-Mogg. Right. Oh, no, him. Right, him. That's Jacob Rees-Mogg, the Demon Headmaster. It's real? Oh shit, what have I done? Now, think of all the working class motherfuckers scraping shit together to get along, man. Watching this shit and gobbling it up because they don't like brown people in boats. They don't understand. Look! You're fucking Demon Headmaster! I fucking can't tell the difference. Just fucking. It's real, man. It is real, as real as real. I've seen ghost stories that I'm less convinced with. Shit, I've fucking lost the fucking Demon Headmaster. Aye, waste us people. Oh fucking, he's even got glasses, look! Oh! Oh, it's fucking. Can you honestly tell the fucking difference? There is no fucking difference. Jacob, Rapey, Rees-Mogg is the demon headmaster. There is no doubt. I've done facial recognition fucking technology fucking shit back in Nam. And I know that's him. Fucking him. Cut red tape. That basically was you can fucking employ fucking child slaves again. Woohoo! Ah, it's the demon headmaster! Ah! I need to protect myself against the fucking demons. Right, enough for that. But I tell you what, man, that's going in the Tickety Talk bank. My Tickety Talk isn't going to be long in this world. The Chinese Communist Party don't like me. Just my content ain't the place for fucking Tickety Talk. I need to learn to dance. I can dance like a motherfucker. Trump wins Iowa. Come on, the Trump. Show me the money, baby. Right, what else? Iran strikes target. That's about the strike last night. So there was news reporting that it was towards US forces, because I think that is I-24 news. No idea. Why does that not work anymore? See, to value. What the fuck is that? Anywho, ballistic missiles toward US forces in Iraqi Kurdistan last night. Yep, understand that fully. They targeted espionage centres and gatherings of anti-Iranian terrorist groups in Erbil. Sounds like mercenaries to me, doesn't it? Oh, God knows, man. It's going to take a while for all the fucking shit to get shifted through, and then you don't even know if you can shift through enough shit to get anywhere. Footage has been released. Oh, fuck. Well exciting. Just getting flashbacks of the Iraqi war. But again, that's him swinging their dick, innit? In my humble opinion. Financial Iraq launches missile strikes against targets in Syria and northern Iraq. Conflagration. Easy for me to say. Answers on a postcard what it actually means. I'll need to ask Russell Brand. That cunt knows his way around a thesaurus. Iraqi city. I thought it was around the airport, but maybe it's one and the same if you get me. War between Israel and Hamas. Try. This is me reading fast, and I can't read fast. But there was I've seen the 24,000 figure. Well, killing 24,000 may cause a wee bit of outrage. You never know. So there's Iran. There's the targets that got hot in northern Iraq. So they could rolled up their missiles right to that bit. So you're like right mid-range missiles, no problemo. But then you have Idlib, which is southwest of, it's there, southwest of Aleppo. And again, if you go and do your maths, it's 12. Oh shit. That's 1,200 kilometres. And if you look at the Iranian border, where would you say the closest bit to Israel is? Around there. They roll up their missiles around there, they can hit anywhere in Israel. Anywhere they want. And that's why my theory is, or I don't even think it's so much a theory, it's like blatantly fucking obvious. Like, why would they hit there at this point, at this time, those people, at that length? Why would they get reported like this? In fact, I think I still have the I still do have it actually. Right, so there's like Iran there. If I can find it. Right, there's Iran there. You can see the border, see that yellow line? That's just over 1,200 kilometres. And as you can see, it can hit anywhere in Israel. So, and if I can do this. Oh shit, sorry. I've been up very early. And if you look at this article back in September 2023, so 3-4 months ago, Iran's defence ministry boasts of capabilities of Israel strike missiles. So they're just proving it. So they boasted about it back at the end of September. And now they've demonstrated it. It's a game changer, folks. Oh shit, I'm sorry, man. I'm really tired. But that's what I wanted to point out to folks. It just changes the balance of power. Even if it is ever so slightly, it changes the balance of power. And hopefully within the next week or so or whatever, get my head round what their arsenal looks like. Or at least just new. In fact, let's have a wee read of this. Rassi says Jerusalem's effort to normalise relations with regional powers will fail. Populations in Abraham Accords countries have a great deal of hate for Israel. Iran's defence ministry on Monday boasted of its missiles capability of striking Israel. The dude asserted that Tehran was the regional's prime military power. Today we have missiles at our disposal that we have named Israel Striker missiles. Yeah! He cited one such weapon as the Martyr Hajj Qassam missile, named after slain Islamic Revolutionary Guard commander Soleimani, which Iran claimed has a range of 1,400 kilometres and can deliver a payload of 500 kilograms of explosives. Now you see why Israel wasn't so keen on Iran getting nuclear capabilities. A day earlier, Iran's president, Rassi, said Jerusalem's effort to normalise relations with regional powers, Saudi Arabia among them, would fail. Speaking with CNN, Rassi argued that the Abraham Accords, under which Israel established ties with the UAE, Bahrain, Morocco, did not symbolise true acceptance of Israel in the region by the people. People in those countries have a great deal of hate for the Israeli actions, and this was only obtained under American pressure. Rassi said, "Is that Rassi dude there?" It's been ages since I've paid attention to this shit. Friday saw Iran display what it claimed to be the longest range drone in the world during a military parade that featured banners threatening. Oh, the Illuminati just came in there. Threatening Israel. Oh my God. I'm gonna come round there. And the drone was a number of unarmed aerial vehicles and missiles that Iran forces showed off at an event in Tehran, marking the anniversary of the bloody Iran-Iraq war in the 80s, and came weeks after Iran unveiled a drone it claimed could remain airborne for 24 hours. Well, it's not beyond the realms of engineering, is it? A big fucking fuel tank on the fucker. Friday's parade also featured lad signs declaring down with Israel and down with the USA. Is that the worst they could fucking find? I'm gonna kick you in the balls. They should have found a sign that said that. As well as posters in Hebrew and English warning Israelis to prepare your shelters. Fuck. Welcome to the pre-war world that the UK Defence Minister said that we are now staying in. So there's a Trump campaign. That's always fun. Scottish family party. If this is who I'm thinking is. I know I'm a child, man, but you need to get your shits and kicks somehow. Oh, spam. Because you're spamming cunts with your pish. I'm just poking in the dark there, but that's why they would have stopped that shit. Not because they're wanting the people to listen to that shit. UFC, gigawatt. Early Shells TV Blackpool on the Rangers game. This fucking post office pish. There's actually things happening in the world and people are talking about fucking letterboxes. I know I'm going to fucking sound heartless. The whole world's going to be against me for speaking like that. Let's listen to these losers. They've got accents. I don't. They're absolutely, probably, maybe going to probably get a fucking haircut like me because I want to be like Alien. Oh. You can tell the American and the British people just by their cameras. She looks like a fucking powder puff fucking thing when you open up. some sort of Dulex fucking chart of what the Illuminati says your face should look like, whereas that cunt's like, keep an eye out for it. Oh, thank you, my man. Shit, sorry, man, fucked that up.
Donald Trump is leading in South Carolina, and there will be no momentum
You,
coming out of the race
Roberto,
in
my
New
man.
Hampshire for him.
Yeah, New Hampshire is going to be tough for Ron DeSantis. This is where Nikki Haley is hoping to make her comeback. Iowa, the winner of Iowa, doesn't always go on to win the nomination. Last time, someone who, I have the notes here, excuse me, the last time that someone did that, I think it was 2000, that the winner of Iowa went on to win the nomination. But the fact is that Ron DeSantis is probably going to stay in the race until he runs out of money and runs out of supporters. So New Hampshire could be a key test for him, because what could happen rather quickly is donors don't want to continue to donate to a losing campaign. So New Hampshire could very well be a decider in this race. There's a lot of pressure on Nikki Haley to
the
perform
British dude, man, like,
there in order to
he
have
doesn't look
any
like a
sort of
powder puff,
momentum
he
in
looks
the
like a
conservative state
douchebag.
of South Carolina, her home state.
Yeah. Look, I want to remind you what you said of Donald Trump when you were the British ambassador in Washington.
Thank you.
And I want to remind you what he said in return. You said in those leaked circulars that were leaked to the press that it would all.
Well,
it
he
could
didn't
well
really
end
say.
in
You just
disgrace.
sort of showed a couple of quotes.
It's not ended in disgrace. In fact, he's come back even stronger. How has that happened?
To give,
Is he
to give
popular?
myself some
You
credit,
fucking arsehole.
Christian, I think the disgrace was the 6th of January. And, you know, name a former president who has been effectively taken to court and accused of sedition against the American Constitution. So I stand by that judgment, and I think it was actually pretty accurate. I wasn't looking, I confess, 5 years, 6 years ahead to whether he might run in 2024. And I agree with you that it's extraordinary, given how badly he lost in 2020, and given all that's happened since with his 91 convictions.
Does anybody know
that he is again
what would happen to the elections if a
and
war
is
kicked
leading
off?
the Republican race by,
I'm assuming he'll
40
be
points.
suspended.
So that is extraordinary, and you're right, I didn't foresee that. Not sure many people.
But you did, Sir Kim, you did say in those circulars that he was a very good campaigner, a very effective communicator.
Yeah.
And that certainly he is. And that is twinned now with a much better ground game. If you look at what happened across Iowa last night, I mean, the suburban counties, for instance, he lost 10 of the 13 back in 2016. Last night he won 10 of the 13. They've knocked doors. They have volunteers on the ground. It's a much stronger campaign.
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. He had.
Okay, you get the idea. Looks like Trump's going to storm the Republican nomination. The polls seem to be panning out, bearing out. His opposition is non-existent. What will happen if a war kicks off before the election? Or like a balls in the table war kicked off before the election? Would the election be suspended? I really don't know, and I'll need to find this stuff out, man. Right, hold on, is this Donald Trump news, or is there actually something else happening here?
Defamation case brought by the American journalist and author E.J. Carroll. You might recall that he was found liable for sexual abuse and defamation last year and ordered to pay Carroll $5 million in damages. But this case deals with the subsequent lies and attacks he directed at her, which Carroll's lawyers say were delivered with malice.
Oh man, I'm not even going to entertain that shit anymore. Right, let's see if there's anything of substance coming out. No, it's going to be dead bodies dripped over here. I mean, I'm not keeping you from the truth. Go and look into that if you want. It's just, it's unhealthy. Constantly. The Independent Republic of Mike Graham. Brought to you by Rupert Murdoch. Go and listen to how independent it is. The same radio station, stroke TV station, that has Jeremy Vile on it. And I swear, if you thought this guy was bad because he's TV show, go and listen to him live or watch him live. He's even worse. He's even more slimy and hot. Just go and look at the jib at all these people. And the crazy thing is, that's where all your conspiratards are nowadays. They're all gobbling that stuff up. Fucking Talk TV, GB News, thinking it's it's the replacement for RT and Press TV. Come on,
so we'll very much take this seriously. So tomorrow is a new day. We're
Who's
very
the
much
cartoon
hoping
character
for
he
those
looks like?
concessions, and we'll see what the bill looks like at the end of the day.
Look, Rishi Sunak could have avoided all of this if he'd just listened to you. And by the way, the things that you're putting across, I am convinced that the vast majority of the British public want as well, right? But do you actually have confidence in Rishi Sunak?
I have full confidence that he absolutely wants to stop the vote. I mean, he could not have said.
Zecal, Trump, Zecal, my man. BBC are very good at doing that. Iran for reckless strikes on Iraq. Let's see what the BBC is saying there, actually. That will be quite interesting. So, no footage, I don't think. US condemned Iran because of the ballistic missile attacks on Monday night, calling them reckless and imprecise. It's the first time I've heard they've been precise. In fact, I've actually seen photographs like that of the places they were meant to hit that they hit. The Iran Revolutionary Guard said they struck what they claimed was an Israeli spy headquarters in the semi-autonomous Kurdish region. 4 civilians were killed. Oh, don't kill the children. And 6 hurt in the attack. Local authorities, Iraq recalled its ambassador from Tehran, condemning the strike as a blatant violation of sovereignty. There has been no comment from Israel. The Guard said they carried out missile strikes on terrorist bases in Syria in response to the recent suicide bombing in Iran claimed by the Islamic State. In a separate development on Tuesday morning, Kurdish counter-terror... It's weird how the ISIS and Israel seem to be hand in hand in it. Seem to have the same enemies. Maybe is it your enemy's enemy is your enemy? Or are they one of the same? Who knows? In separate development, Kurdish counter-terrorism forces said they'd shot 3 armed drones flying over Erbil's airport, where US and international forces are stationed. Reuters reported there was no immediate claim, but an umbrella group of Iran-backed militias known as the Islamic Resistance in Iraq has said it was behind similar attacks. So they're not showing you the attack over in Syria on that map, but they're just showing you Erbil or whatever, however you pronounce it. So that's what the BBC's is saying to it. Tory Deputy Chair resigns to rebel over Rwanda bill. That's recent, an hour ago. So the Tory party's falling apart. They're talking about Nigel Vadge's new party, and UKIP will be running, and what they're going to do is just delete the vote down so much that the Labour Party there's me getting sucked in. The Labour Party may not have any hay or nay in the race whatsoever. then you're going to have one hell of a messy parliament. Right, that's nearly 45 minutes. So there's, I'm going to have to end the poll, but if you're still in, bartering and participate in the poll, it's at 57%. That Iran was openly threatening, or at least like kind of openly threatening. It wasn't like, I don't think it was by accident the distance that they struck ISIS. I mean, they could have struck, well, I don't know. I'm just theorising, you know. I've got nothing to go on other than just the quinky dink that it was the same distance that they needed to hit anywhere they wanted in Israel. After coming out and said they've got Israel busters or whatever that Times at Israel report said. So get battered into the poll before I go. Thanks to everybody that's get tuned in. Stick a wee thumbs up if you do enjoy the ramblings of a madman's mind. I know they're impromptu and all that, but if you do enjoy them, stick a wee thumbs up. And it's interesting times, man. So if you've got any pearls of wisdom, give us a shout, because it's valid. It's the next man's. Alrighty, boob tubes and tickety talk land. Cheese. Cheese.
Clips, clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.